Hey guys, today is March 30th, 2011, and this is the Boy Who Cried Wake Up channel. Today I'm going to talk about how we are being, I'm going to say it differently, how we are losing our right to defend ourselves. I think 2 or 3 weeks ago there's a very popular video on the internet, just went viral, about this small bully who was smacking and punching this little kid. I mean, not this little kid, this little bully was smacking and punching this much larger kid in the face and just taunting him in front of what seems to be a group of individuals who just stood by and jeered. Now, when the kid who was being bullied couldn't take it anymore, he just snapped and grabbed the kid and slammed him to the concrete. And in an article that I was just reading, I'm going to post all the links in the subscription below, so, go down here and check it out. It says here, we have seen no reports regarding what happened to the bully, but he appeared to be injured as he struggled to walk around after the incident. Apparently, Casey, the victim in the video, who was being bullied, got suspended from his school for his actions and could face further discipline, while the kid picking on him allegedly received no punishment. This 16-year-old kid has been tormented every single day of his short life, and today he snapped. He was suspended and may be looking at criminal charges, all because this little runt thought he could make an example of Casey in front of his tough buddies. I think this is just an example about how we are being conditioned to not defend ourselves, to not be independent, to not stand up from anyone else, because I know when I was younger, in elementary school, if we were bullied, we fought back, and our teachers were like, if you get bullied, fight back, that's just how it is. But as I see now, as I'm older, at college age now, I see more and more that kids from very young are being conditioned to not defend themselves, as in, instead of defending yourself against a bully in elementary school, they're now being taught to, leave the situation and just go find a teacher. Don't fight back. I remember a certain case in one of my schools where a kid was being slapped and kicked and punched, and he fought back and he punched back, he kicked, whatever. And I mean, he was in just as much trouble as the kids who started it for defending himself. And the argument is he should have left the situation and found a teacher, all while being punched in the face, kicked, and thrown against lockers. I was there to personally witness this. And I think this goes back to how we are being conditioned as a society to, just quote-unquote lay down and take it. Even in other news stories where you see people who are attacked in their homes, on their property, I mean, even just in their personal space, if they're out and about in public and then they're attacked by somebody, and say they pull a weapon to defend themselves and end up injuring or killing their attacker, they are brought up on all sorts of myriad of charges for defending themselves. And my question is, how far can we let this go? How far can we let what I call the Wussification of America be taken, to the point where we're not even allowed to defend ourselves in our own personal space? Before we can think about defending ourselves, before we can think about pulling the trigger, before we can think about throwing the punch, we have to think about what the possible ramifications are of defending ourselves, protecting ourselves from bodily harm. Alright guys, I want you to think about that. Post any comments and or questions you have in the comment section below. It's the Boy Who Cried Wake Up channel. And remember, don't be afraid, don't be ignorant, and don't be fanatical. Be educated.